Hey everybody, welcome back to The Pressing Matters. I'm Scott. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for your support. Well, today I'm going to be giving you some coming attractions, and they're coming very soon, like tomorrow, Wednesday, and yeah. So this is all to do with equipment. And the reason this is happening is because of my association with Audiophilia, the online journal for the series Audiophile. I have recently joined the staff at Audiophilia. Anthony Kershaw, who I do the classical live stream, everything classical music, invited me to come on board and start doing reviews. So I've done a couple of equipment reviews and a couple of music reviews as well. So now he has facilitated for some products to be coming in for review. And I'm very, very excited about it. One of them, and probably the most major one, is a turntable from Germany. It's from a company called Perpetuum Ebner. And this is courtesy of Angie Lisi, who is also on the live stream with us. She is a proprietor of American Sound in Canada. And she is the distributor for this beautiful turntable. When I saw this turntable, I fell in love immediately with the visual aesthetic of it. She's sending the two-tone version. It's actually here in Miami, but it's not in my house yet. So I'm really looking forward to reviewing this turntable. It'll be with me for several months at least. The review's not due until after the summer. So I'll have lots of previews, setup videos, first thoughts, second thoughts, and so forth on this turntable. Another nice thing about this is the cartridge that's coming with it. It's a Phasemation cartridge, and I'm so excited to hear this cartridge. I think the top level of cartridge I've ever had in my system is maybe the Hana ML or maybe the Benz Glider. I've never had one that's in the price range of the Phasemation. So both of these combined are going to be a sonic revelation, and I can't wait to talk about it. So that's coming. And speaking of cartridges, there's also a cartridge here that was sent to me by Anthony at Audiophilia. This is a Miyajima Labs mono cartridge. It's called the Infinity. It was recently retipped, and he sent it directly to me for a long-term loan. This is going to be very interesting to me because I've never had a mono cartridge in my life. And I have a lot of vintage mono records that I am dying to hear with a mono cartridge. So up to now, I've just been using the mono switch on my ModWright. And now I'll be able to hear what everyone's talking about. That listening to mono records with a mono cartridge is the way to go. And what a cartridge this is. I mean, this is also a very expensive cartridge. So it'll be fascinating to me to do some videos on my impressions of mono sound and of this cartridge. So that's coming too. Speaking of cartridges, another cartridge is here, and this is courtesy of VPI. So Harry Weisfeld and Matt Weisfeld sent me a new arm for the turntable. I should say a second arm for the VPI Scout. As many of you know, the VPI Scout has a unipivot design, and the beauty of that design is that you can take out the arm and replace it with a second arm with a cartridge already mounted. This really appeals to me because I don't like mounting cartridges. I usually have my setup guy and friend, Osvaldo, do the installation of the cartridges. So they sent the JMW Memorial Tonearm, the second one, pre-mounted with a budget Audio Technica moving magnet. And you might say, why moving magnet? Well, in a discussion with Harry Weisfeld, I was talking about how sometimes I feel like the moving coils are just too zingy for me, too bright in some ways. And I wondered about moving magnet, and he had some good things to say about moving magnet. And he said, why don't I let you try this budget one And if you like it, down the road, we are working with Technica to do a more advanced version, so a higher end moving magnet cartridge to their specifications. The budget one he sent me is this one, the Technica. It is a VM95E. Very affordable. It'll be very interesting to me to hear not only moving magnet again, because it's been probably 20 years since I've heard one, but also to hear how well a budget cartridge can perform in this type of system. So that's another interesting cartridge that we'll be talking about, and another interesting comparison, moving magnet to moving coil. So thank you to the Weisfelds for sending that out to me. Also, on the horizon, not immediately, but coming, is the VPI Model 1. Now, this has been a big success already. I've been watching with bated breath about all the reviews coming in for the Model 1. It is a complete rethinking of their turntable line, and it has a new arm. It has a suspension, so it is a lot different than the Scout that I have. It also has a gimbaled arm, so this is going to be another great review because I'll be able to compare it to my Scout and see what this price range gets you compared to a Scout. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to thank the guys at VPI, Harry and Matt, for considering me to get that in for a review. So thank you so much to them for that. What else? Oh, tomorrow a really nice edition comes, and this is something I've had on my mind for a long time. I'm working with Rob Fritz, a wonderful gentleman at Art Cable. I called him because I thought, it's time. Scott, it's time to address your cable situation, which is not a situation. It's stock power cords, it's borrowed cables, it's things I had hanging around, nothing of note, and nothing that was well thought out to be in my system. And that's why I enjoyed my conversations with Rob Fritz so much, because we talked about each component, what my needs are, what my listening tastes are, what he thought would be the best fit. And he chose from all over his line. So there'll be some budget cables, and there'll be some from a step up or two in his line. So a full loom of art cables are coming to enhance this system. This will be a long-term loan, and I'm very, very grateful to Rob Fritz for that, and to Anthony for facilitating that as well. I will be doing reviews on those as time goes on and they break in. Well, actually they're going to be broken in, but as I break into them, getting used to the new sound, maybe trying out just the power chords first and moving through the system like that. I'm not really sure if Anthony's expecting a written review, but if so, I will be happy to do it. So there's that. And what else? There's one more thing. Oh, I can't forget this. An accessory. I love my accessories. I like them to be beautiful. I like them to be effective. And once I saw this brush, this record brush, I was intrigued. I really felt like I had to have it. And Raymar has sent me their beautiful Raymar record brush in a red wood. I'm going to show it to you next time. I'll show you some inserts here, but wow, what a beautiful, beautiful design. Really meticulously crafted. Just beautiful, well thought out German design. These are made in Berlin. This was sent by the designer, Rangel. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name yet, but I'm sure I will soon. Anthony reviewed another product from them, a beautiful, beautiful record weight, which I'll link below so you can see that review. They craft some of the most gorgeous accessories on the planet, and this is going to be a great review. So looking forward to all this. I thought I'd get you up to date on what's happening. Very exciting things. So those are my thoughts on this system update. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, I'm Scott for the Pressing Matters. Have a great day.